The dojo is much more than just a training area. I like to refer to it as a place of enlightenment. It's where we enlighten each other, work with each other, try to help each other get to our best version of ourselves. We're a family. We're, in this case, a wrestling family, but they're a special bunch.
Very proud of him. Thank you, Dad.
"20 burpees. Let's get it.
Bro, slow.
I'm about to take.
At first, I really didn't want to wrestle, but then Coach Denny had contacted me and was like, "We want you to wrestle here." Came on my visit, loved it, got a lot of money. That's why I'm here now. Well, this year is completely different because this year I'm on varsity, I'm not a redshirt anymore. It's time for me to prove what I can bring to the team and what I can do for the team. So right now it's just working harder and putting me to that next level so I can do what I have to do and accomplish the goals I want to accomplish. Well, I see everybody on the team as my family. I see them every day. My brothers shower together. It's kind of weird, but it's okay. They help me out with school. Even when I don't want to do something, they force me to do something, encourage me. As older brothers, they want me to succeed. I mean, for me, that's how I de-stress, by making others laugh or making me laugh sometimes, make myself laugh all the time.
I was right, bro. No, stop playing with me. Oh, I was in the court. I seen it, bro.
Because when I'm stressed, everything around me or stuff I'm doing starts to crumble, and I don't want that stuff to crumble. And being humorous is the way I do that. Finesse is going to be my word. Everything I have to do has to have a little bit of style, a little bit of finesse. Once it's finessed, boom, I can do anything I believe I can do.
If getting up early is the problem, I mean, like they have classes, they won't.
Sometimes you put your ego aside and you step up and you buy it. Some of the stuff is just that way.
So, 50 years. This would be my 99th semester. Next semester would be my 100th. I'm actually humbled by it all. I feel like I'm called to do this. It's these great young people I get a chance to work with and share in the journey with. And of course, my family, Bonnie is actually like our second mother, my wife. And, our family really kind of had to buy into that because this takes a lot of time. They've had to share me over the years, and that's been a real challenge, I think, a challenge to them, a challenge to me, what's the balance of that? That's probably one of my biggest challenges as a coach. When we give our oos, it's like, okay, whether it would be maybe we compete against each other, but then there's mutual respect for each other. So it means respect. It means a challenge to ourselves to bring our best. I kind of expect you to bring your best, so it's oos.
Yeah,
Are we
wow,
rolling?
wow,
The
wow.
Stoke,
Welcome to 1255 Whispering Pines Drive. This is Logan Wright.
Logan, Iron Sun.
We also call him the unit.
Legs.
Cade. Taylor.
He's my son. Very proud of him. My father. Sometimes, well, very proud of him. Not often, on occasion. I'm very proud of him.
Coach. Are they gonna film the eating?
I don't think they, because that'd be distracting.
Calories.
Logan's on this diet where he eats like, how many calories a day do you eat?
5,000.
Doing pasta a lot this summer, and it was really hard for him to get all the way through it. And so I would have to yell at him to get him to keep eating. So I'm his eating coach.
Breakfast for dinner. We're all about the gains in this house.
Party buck. My grandpa shot that deer. It was sitting in my room at home, and I was like, bring it to the house. Obviously, the deer, when my grandpa shot it, wasn't wearing the hat or sunglasses. I don't know about the chili lights wrapped around the antlers. Like,
Can you bring your pancakes up here?
Yeah. Done, dude.
on us.
It'd be fun.
I've had a long day. I'm almost done.
You should hurry up.
Well, you can go off.
Well, you should hurry up.
Dude, I'm serious.
Sugar? Sugar?
Yeah.
We rolling? So,
3 counts in, 3 counts in.
Rat Pack.
Logan, Iron Sun, Reddick from Gretna, Nebraska.
I'm Bailey Kelly from Top City.
I'm
This is
Taylor
a story. It's a
Jokers.
story.
So originally from the Big O, Omaha, Nebraska. Next to GT.
What's he doing right now?
Next to
It's
GT.
flat.
What region?
Hey, I believe it's my turn. This is Wags.
I'm Wags. Head of household. I am
both-
on
I'm
the
the guy whose dad
We're both
didn't
on
wrestle
their
for
HOA.
Maryville.
I'm from here. About an hour
Same
away.
Yeah, no,
DeSoto.
You touch my hand.
Don't touch him.
I've been growing out my mustache
Yeah,
for about 2 months now.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm gonna let him flow.
About 5'5", 3/4.
And 3
But it's
quarters.
okay because his girlfriend
I
is 4'11" and 3/4.
I have a twin sister.
This is a freaking biography of Wags.
Wags is really liking the camera, isn't he? Mark my words, Wags and Cade are going to be really trying to get in the camera. I want to know about your friend Cade.
Take it away, Kate.
I'm from Southeast Idaho.
They call
It's
it.
haunted. It's like ranked like number 4. 141 pounder.
What's that? What happened that one time you made 133?
I
don't.
Shut up.
I really
I'm upset.
On camera.
Dude, I'm
Head of household. Usually let these kind of things work themselves out. It only takes about 5 minutes.
Coach Denny mostly. My dad wrestled for Coach Denny, so I've known him my whole life. And just a good guy to have in your corner. Every time he called me, I knew I couldn't pass it up. I guess it's just consistent, really, because if you wrestle for Coach Denny, I've learned through my dad, through everybody that wrestles for Coach. Coach is like Coach, because he really has everything figured out, does everything right. I don't know. I don't think it's anything crazy. I just try to give a good example and help people out where I can. I know that individual success is team success in wrestling, so I just make sure that I do my best and try to help others so they can do their best, and then it progresses as a team. Okay. First question. My word's tough. I'm going to change it to TUFF just because it's a little bit tougher. Tough is like a word that my dad would always use to describe somebody that was really good, like you need to like really be on your game, that kind of thing. Being tough, like being able to grind and grit through everything you do. Talking about Max and the team, Max is really like a buddy. Like he'll even wrestle with us sometimes, and he never wins, but he tries, which is fun. Max is really special. I don't know. We're glad to have him for sure. Best trainer I've ever had. We have a lot of injuries because wrestling is a tough sport. Something my dad always said was an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So I make sure that I adequately prepare him for every tournament, competition, practice, everything I go into. So Kat's a great coach. He's awesome to have. I keep saying everybody's awesome to have, but we just have a great team. We really do. Pretty much runs the practices. Coach directs them, and Kat kind of gives the specifics, I guess. He's really came into the coaching role well. It's a different level of respect to have authority over someone, so it's kind of hard to transition. But everybody now is totally in on Coach Kat. And obviously Coach Denny, that guy. That guy's got blood in the game. I came to Maryville because Coach Denny recruited me here. I saw what kind of program and person he was, and I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be part of a culture where, you know, I could grow as a person, as a wrestler, be part of a university where I could be successful in all aspects of my life, and of course achieve, you know, goals I've had since I was a little kid to be an NCAA champion. Hard, really, really hard. As of right now, we're in the phase of trying to lose as much body fat as we can before we cut the hydration out. So right now it's wake up, you know, about drink 24 to 32 ounces of water, take my multivitamin, take, you know, B12 vitamin, get the day started, come here, and do a you know, 2-3 pound cardio workout, whether it's rowing, running, jump roping, combination of stuff, maybe some light drilling, just really wake the body up, get my metabolism going. After that, I'll have, you know, 12 to 16 ounces of coffee with a banana. A couple hours later, a Cliff Bar before practice. Good hard practice, you know, where I can drop anywhere from, you know, 6 to 8 pounds of water. Always rehydrating myself throughout the day. I want to get a gallon of water through the day. And then, you know, replace the water I lose at practice. This is actually my word from last year's lifestyle. Everything I do, everything in my life is about winning a national title, being an NCAA champion, being the best person I can be on and off the mat. You know, being an RA, you know, I have to set an example for a lot of people. I have to, you know, set the standard. You know, getting good grades in and out of the classroom, showing people that, you know, being a right person and hard work gets the job done. I'm actually changing my word to juggernaut this year. If you want to know about it, come talk to me about it. It's a pretty cool story. You know, something I'm trying to do is use a lot of faith power this year. Put it, you know, stop worrying about, you know, winning, losing, and what's going to happen. Just put it at God's feet and do everything you can to be successful on and off the mat. Oh, the headband. You're probably looking at it. If you want to get my socks real quick too, pink. Pink's my favorite color. Breast cancer awareness, it's a big cause to me. Something I support. Oos. I'm coming for you, Jimmy. Is that okay?
The Sandman!
When I first heard about Maryville, a former teammate who's now still my teammate now, Logan Raddick, I went to a combine camp. That's when I met Coach Denny and Coach Cat. I came down here for a visit one time, had the best time of my life. I figured out what Coach Denny has done to the program, also the academic portion as well. Great exercise science program. I just love it overall. So all the wrestlers, he treats them like they're his kids.
I'm going to grow hair like this.
Want me to teach you? He welcomes them no matter what, no matter who they are. He's always willing to help them get better. Just the pillars that he has is just a big impact on the whole entire team. And one team, one family is what he usually says a lot. So I think that's pretty unique about a coach like him. So Coach Cat, he's been on the mat with me quite a bit. He's been helping me get better on my feet as well as on top. He's also there in the morning workouts, 6:30 a.m. squad. Woo! He pushes us to our limits, and very grateful for him. Right, so my symbol is like a lion head and a compass. There's characteristics that a lion possesses, so strength, bravery, courage, and leadership. And those are some of the characteristics that describe me. And then the compass, when you're using the compass, it always points north. That's always the direction that I want to be going in. So my hair started my sophomore year of high school. I go to weigh in, and the ref goes, your hair is too long. So then my coach gave me a pair of scissors, and I pulled my hair straight down, and I basically cut my hair into a bowl cut, into a mullet. And then a couple nicknames that I received, Samson from the Bible, the long hair, who has like incredible strength. Like once he cuts his hair, he like loses his strength. And kind of believed in that a little bit. I ended up cutting my hair before a tournament, and I ended up breaking my nose. And so I kind of thought, what are the odds of that happening? I'm just very grateful that I'm like welcome with all these amazing wrestlers, the coaching staff as well, always like supportive with what we do.
I think it becomes much more of the selfless side of things. As a wrestler, you're kind of taught to make sure you take care of yourself and what's going to be the best for you. But as a coach, there's much bigger picture. There's 30 guys to make sure are ready for competition, and instead of the one that you're looking out for yourself. So it's a transition that you gotta make if you're going to be, I would think, anywhere good or anywhere you want to be as a coach. Some big shoes to fill, but I've kind of been in that role my whole life, coming up and wrestling for my dad, and my dad being a fairly well-known individual in the sport of the wrestling. There's been a lot of good ones to do that and have that opportunity. And here at Maryville as well, it's a great community and great university to work for, so I'm extremely grateful for that opportunity. Focusing on kind of the coaching aspect, I've had some tremendous opportunities, maybe not necessarily all of them that I earned. Build that on top of what I've already gathered from my dad, from Coach Denny. I take all of that and I try and combine it and use that knowledge to share with them. It's a tough transition going from athlete to coach those first couple of years, because you were teammates. Actually, staying at Maryville probably made it a little bit harder because I was teammates with those guys. You have to work at it and continues to work at it and have everybody buy in, from the coaching staff to the athletes. The guys on our team, they've bought in, and they believe that I do have the best interest for them. And I'm going to mess up. I'm going to fail sometimes, but I'm going to fail with them.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love, and that's fine. Local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all, telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that, telling me things about rap, talking the truth and then stabbing my back, that will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong, one shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control, but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. Every beat I know I will, everything I'm working on, every night another song, every quiet.
Very proud of him. Thank you, Dad.
So, this summer, grew out my beard. It was probably, a good, right here. We went to the chiropractor together because, Coach got us appointments scheduled at the same time. We were sitting there, and it was Taylor's first time, so he had to fill out paperwork. So the lady at the front desk, she, looked me in the face, and she was like, Are you going to fill out his paperwork for him? You're the guardian, right? And she was, thinking that I was Taylor's dad. And so ever since then, I've been, I'll say, hey, if you do good at practice today, I'll go take you out for ice cream and stuff like that. And, I don't know, just kind of a running joke. There's also one time we were in the sauna, and a guy, the lifeguard, came in there and was he looked at me, he's like, hey, he can't be in here unless he's 18. And I was like, and I looked at Taylor, he's like, I'm 20 years old. And the guy was like, oh, okay. It was hot.
That's when you drunk. Redo it. Redo it, man. I know.
Oh my gosh. Ethan freaking Sherritt. I don't think you've seen WWE before. They try to choke slam, It's when you and choke slam him, you know. But this guy Ethan would just fall over, like flop over, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Everybody knew what to do except Ethan, and Ethan, oh my god, they still said we sucked the Moonlight Madness because he did it wrong. But you know, I'm not blaming him, but I am blaming him. I should do it with Peters, because when me and Peters practiced, it was perfect. This guy Ethan, just wasn't working, you know, it wasn't working.
You know, watching the Moonlight Madness stuff, it was really cool to be able to wear my breast cancer awareness stuff. It's a big cause to me, but an animal that's been described to me as a peacock, I kind of get to, you know, be the center of attention. I don't have a problem with that, as most of my friends know. But really, you know, being able to do it with Harrington is a lot of fun. T-Bone's a good friend of mine. What's cool about T-Bone, we'd actually, when we first met, didn't like each other, like at all. We didn't get along, and then, you know, slowly over time, we became really good friends. Now he's probably my closest friend on the team. And to be able to do Moonlight Madness with him was really special.